As part of our Connect a Million Minds program, we launched the STEM and Sports campaign recently. It's trying to show parents and kids how science, technology, engineering, and math can help power their favorite sports, like the physics behind a game of football. What are your thoughts on this, and how does your understanding of the STEM help shape the NFL coverage you write for ESPN?
Well, I got to tell you, man, it's like NFL coverage has changed a lot since I started about 20 years ago doing this, especially as far as metrics, analytics. You know, so much we talk so much now about, like, you know, how can we do sports science type stuff? How can we measure how fast a guy's running? How can we measure how quickly a guy throws a football? All those things that scouts used to do with whistles and, you know, time clocks. Now they do it with, you know, computers. They do it with very creative ways. And to me, it's like it just shows you that it started with baseball, but ever since then, it's gotten into basketball, it's gotten into football, it's getting into hockey. It's the way of the world.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because I was thinking about how, you know, baseball, they have the stat geeks, they call them, but now in football, you're starting to see more of that. I mean, do you think at some point that'll kind of take over the game? Like we've seen now baseball teams hire general managers that maybe have never played the game, but they understand the stats. I mean, do you think we'll see that someday in football?
I think it's quite possible. I know that at ESPN, the people at Sports Science already have, you know, kind of brainstormed a new way of doing the combine, like doing more sports-specific drills, trying to find ways to get maybe a quarterback out running and like putting different dots on him and throwing the sensors and getting a more efficient way of determining how productive, how efficient a player really is. So yeah, I can certainly see it going that way, because if it makes it easier for scouts and teams to determine if a guy can play football, it's gonna find a way into the game.